Alrighty, welcome back to another video. It is war time. It is the second rotation of Undead War, and we're going against Inviolable Dragons. They are part of the Rings of Honor family alliance. This is, I believe, their second alliance, if I'm not mistaken. Um, so yeah, we are very much in the advantage. We are 600 points up right now. We have 65 flags and they have 46. So we have a very strong advantage right now. And with that, I'm going to try to still continue taking on Guric tanks to see how well we can go against these Guric tanks. Now, again, I have not completed any like proper teams that I want to try against Guric. They can be pretty annoying to deal with. So I'm gonna see what I can do against some of these Guric tanks. I especially hate the ones where they have morphs in them because they are really annoying. So like for example this one, it screws up the calculation of the tiles that you're sending because it stops you from like being actually able to calculate how many tiles you would need. But in cases like this, well, we're gonna see how well we can do, especially with paired with like outlaws as well. So if you pair with outlaws, chances are you can't actually use like heroes from like the older generations because one critical hit from Song Jiang and you're basically screwed. So yeah, this is going to be difficult. I find Chunky Roy being at wing to be very interesting. So let's see what we can do. Let's start with this one here. I can't bring Lila Rain, Mordovich and all that because it will just mess up the calculations with slow heroes. So we're gonna try to bring in something that's a little bit different. I want to save the Lord Loki for what do you call it? A Lord Loki for Bernadette tanks. I might consider bringing Ixin here actually because Ixin will be very interesting. The so if you bring another what do you call another astral dwarf with her, she actually gets 100% chance to resist the mana reduction and mana status ailments. That means you get to resist the morph effect. So we're gonna bring two here, and let's see what we can do with this. We're also going to bring in, I do believe this works with Tamlin as well. So I'm going to try to bring something like this. Or actually maybe, you know what, maybe I try Tamlin here. Yeah, let's do Tamlin here with Yolanda, and then we bring in like a healer here. And one of the healers I want to try is with Vaishali. Maybe with Vaishali here. Would Vaishali be good here? I'm trying to think if she's better here or we bring in a stronger healer. Because I would need someone fast as well. So actually Milena will be kind of good here as well. So maybe we'll just bring Milena. Yeah, Milena's fine. So we need Domitia to counter Likui's taunt. And then we bring Yolanda and Tamlin. Alright, I think this one is okay. Let's try and see if this works. And you know I might be wrong with the mana status ailment thing, but we're gonna see what we can do. Okay, it's one very nice purple in the middle, which hits into Guric, which will be very interesting because it cascades a lot of things. I think that's where we're probably gonna have to start. And let's see. Yeah, so they resist the morph, the morph, what do you call it, the morph dust, and that's why you see Tamlin actually gets an additional 15% mana here, which is very nice. Oh, and he's almost dead. So if we can find a way to get another purple match, that'll be lights out for him. I don't think we are able to do that. Let's see if we can get some purples to come up here. Okay, some purples, which doesn't help us right now. So Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do something like this to get some reds and purples. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, that takes him out for now. Yep, let's just do this since he will get the mana. Okay, good. That's a good one, resisting the mana degen. And we get Tamlin here as well, so we can use Tamlin. Okay. So they should be silenced. At least the outlaws will be silenced. And then we can figure out what to do next. Okay, so with that silence, we're gonna hold off. How many turns is this? Another 2 more turns, so we can actually wait. So I'm gonna make one. We're gonna make 2 matches here and see that we don't trigger anything else. That way we can stop. We can kill Grovert without the mana issues. So let's kill. Let's put it on Chunky Roy here. Nah, I don't. Yeah, let's stop Chunky Roy. Can I actually kill Chunky Roy here? I'm trying to think if that, if that is enough tiles here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna kill Songjang first. I think maybe killing Songjang might be a better idea here. So let's do that. Then we can use these tiles to kill Grovert. Then we should get the silence back straight away. Nice. So now only Chunky Roy will heal himself, which I think it doesn't matter at this point. So we can put the increase in special skill damage, make this red, and we should get Yolanda here. Alright, wow, that went pretty well. I'm actually pretty happy with that hit. That was a very nice hit. So let's move on. We do have a couple more Guric teams that we can use. So I see 1, 2, 3. There's another 3 more Guric teams that we can take. Oh, there's some more here. There's this one here, which is very, very interesting. Yeah, I think this one might be a good one to bring our morphs. So let's do that. So let's bring Milena. And let's see what we can do here. So now I'm swapping instead of using Frightmar because I believe with Dark Feather you can actually help improve the survivability of the whole team, and at the same time you can actually, as they charge, you actually get to deal extra damage, so that's actually pretty good. So that's always good. Always good to try and reinvent the teams anyways. I know I made a video out of this, and then as we try to keep moving on, we can adjust the teams to see how it fits, whether or not they work well or whether or not we need to do some extra tweaks with them. It's always good to try and adjust them as we go. So let's see here. Let me make this blue match. Can we get another blue match somewhere? Let's see if we can get a blue match here. Nice. This sets up a... Okay, this sets up another purple match, and it sets up Nautica as well. So we're gonna take quite a bit of damage here but at least we get a heal. Wow. So look at that damage. So really, I think right now things are... Oh my god, even my Milena is dead. What the hell? Okay. How many turns is this? 5 turns. Yeah, the strength of these new uh the new damage heroes are just annoying, and Guric gives like 50% additional attack as well, which is something that I always forget. So it's really really annoying, and heroes like Nautica and uh, heroes like Malena, they and Darkfeather, they're just old right now, and it feels so difficult to use them. It's actually annoying, really. You see, this one looks like a fail. We didn't manage to get, like, if Milena and Darkfeather had survived, maybe there would have been something here, but yeah, at this rate, it's not gonna happen. So we left a pretty well. I guess it's a bit easier to kill this team right now. So I'm gonna leave this for now. I'm gonna see if anybody needs a clean. Otherwise, I'll get it myself. Let me see. Probably have some cleaning flags here. So if he wants, he can get the clean here. Otherwise, I'll circle back around it and get it. Okay, so the next one I want to take on is going to use the yellow team against Guric. So I'll need a purple flank if I can get, and it's probably this one here. So let's take this on. It's gonna be run. Pristine Day. Omri. Vaishali. Yeah, here this one I'll use Vaishali because I don't have the I don't have Milenas anymore, so I'll use Vaishali here. And let's put a Krampus here. Alright. Let's see if this works. I'll probably have to circle back with that. I don't think anyone is taking that clean. Okay. Let's go with this blue and see what we can get. Okay. Dispel everything, and they are dispelling our effects as well. Let's get some yellows here. I probably shouldn't have made that yellow match because I should have tried clumping a little bit more. And now we're having too many greens on the board. I should have brought the green team here. Well. Yeah, this is going to be another big problem here if we don't get our yellows, because I'm stacking yellows and we are not getting anything going. Okay, well, got some yellows here, fortunately. So yellows here. Okay, we got a blue that we can use to get the taunt going before. So let me just heal up here. Okay, we get the taunt. Do this. Wow, we still can't get out the rest of the other greens to fire right now. Okay. I think we have to do one round and hope for some yellows to come up. There we go. That's the yellow that we need. And we need someone to hit Christine here. Otherwise, I'm going to be wasting this yellow match. Ah, damn it. There's no choice here. Okay. Let's do Homri here. Okay, they have defense down a little bit. And now we need to get... I think there's no point in getting blues right now. We just need to focus our way on getting yellows, because with this fiend on Krampus is assuredly going to die. The only problem now is, like, again, there's no more yellows on the board, which is a big problem. Yeah, it's annoying. Okay, we resist. Oh, Henry died straight away. Jeez. Okay, so we're gonna use in the middle. I don't think I have a choice here. I'm gonna have to put it in the middle so that we can at least try to deal with some of these things that's happening to us right now. Again, this is another big problem when you don't. I mean, this one in this case, I feel like it's because of the yellows. We just couldn't get enough yellows. I think if we gotten the yellows a little bit earlier, I believe we could have done some things. But we'll see how long we can go against this team. Yeah, with the heal, I don't think it's gonna help us at all. Yeah, and with the wither as well. It's so sad that some. I mean, this is just internally. It's more of a gripe. I just feel like it's so sad that we are seeing new, like, the older heroes just not able to survive against the current meta, just because, I mean, it's difficult. I know it's a marketing thing where you can't exactly, just rely fully on older heroes, buffing up older heroes to kind of ensure that there's continuity, and to ensure that the business is relying heavily on getting new heroes. So with that being the case, it's so difficult to use older heroes right now, especially when you have heroes that crit, for example. Okay, now I'm just gonna have to clean, so let's take this on again. Yeah, it's annoying, I feel, but there's nothing. I don't think there's anything much you can do about it. It's just about trying to. There's no other way apart from just, like, spending and trying to get. Either you spend and try to get the newer heroes in order for you to sustain, or you find a way in which there's a few ways. Of course, you find combinations where you can keep your heroes alive, or you pay and get the newer heroes, or you try not to go against them at all. So that's, I guess, one of the ways to deal with it. I'm gonna bring I think in this case I'm going to have to bring a hero that can get rid of the. Let me see. Yeah, I need something to get rid of the wither and all that. And here I'm okay with Gazelle. Yeah, I'm okay with Gazelle. It's annoying. But yeah, I thank God we actually won. We actually more or less winning this war already. Otherwise, my hits here has been horrendous, especially when dealing with Gurics. I feel like I need a little bit more time to get used to dealing with Guric, and then I'll be fine after that. It's the same case like when I was dealing with, like, Bernadette at the start. Now it's like trying to figure out how to deal with Guric. There was this whole period of time where I was just suffering against, just really suffering against Bernadette's, and it was to the point where I almost gave up trying to deal with Bernadette. Okay, at least we can get rid of the wither. We get Gazelle right now. Oh my god, Please don't cascade. Oh, fuck you, man. Okay, this is just too much. Okay, well, 4 turns and someone's gonna die here. Okay, how many turns? 4 turns. In 4 turns, I can't. Well, I still have some leeway to hit into Ceres, but I try not to hit into Astrid, I guess. Annoying. 1, 2. Are you kidding me? 3. I'm gonna have to kill Astrid straight away after this. Okay, no more cascades. Please, no cascades. Thank you. Okay. Let's do that. Can I actually kill her? If I can't kill her, I am in trouble if she brings back people. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay. That's fine. Okay, I believe we can kill Ceres here. Nice. There we go. Oh, I was so scared. I was so scared that we were just gonna get destroyed, and that we can't even take our own clean. Then that would have been disgusting. All right, let's take this clean. I think I don't want to leave any cleans behind, especially with Gurics. They can be annoying to deal with, I understand, so let's take this on. It's been a fun one. It's been a long time since I brought this team. Would be nice. We just need a little bit of protection. What protection can we bring? Always remember to wear protection, guys, regardless of what are the teams that you're facing. So yeah, let's bring Gazelle here. And I could stack another red, but I don't want to. You know what? You haven't had a chance to play, but nah. Okay, let's bring Grover. It should help. Okay. Okay, thank God I brought greens, because look at the amount of greens that we have here. Okay, and no reds. So we're gonna need to find a way to get our reds together as well. Okay, that's one down. Okay, so I believe this will kill Guric. Please do. Okay, now I don't have to worry about anyone reviving. I just need to worry about this team whooping my ass if it comes down to it. Okay. So we're gonna put the ailment on Sun or Nyang, and that should kill her. Okay. Not gonna lie, that was actually pretty nice. Oh no, the cascades. Oh, well, that's good. Alright, let's bring him back up again. Let's put you here. There we go. Why am I not bringing this team initially? I will have no idea. Okay, the last one. Sorry, it's very it's been a sad thing dealing with all this Goorics. Goorics is really difficult to deal with. There's this one here which would be interesting. Oh, I hate this troop. This troop pretty much stops any ailments that can happen on Guric, which is really annoying. I don't think I have enough a team for Guric, so I'm gonna stop hitting Gurics. Instead, we're gonna go against either one of these Bernadettes that are left on the board. So there's this Bernadette here, there's this Bernadette here, and there's another Bernadette here. Probably this one. Yeah. Check, check, check. Here. I've already used a Gazelle, so let's use Chunky and Oricark. And let's go. Oh no, this is not good. Well, not enough blues, which means we're gonna have to find a way. Let's see, right here. Okay, so we can get some. Okay, this is nice. So we can get some blues. One blue here. Oh, good. We can stop Bernadette from getting more mana. So you don't get anything here, and you're gonna stay there until I get some blues, or I can kill you outright. Yeah, I think I better do. There we go. And now I can get some blues, then it doesn't matter because what I can do is use Loki to copy Bramble, and that will help. Okay, that doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is copy Bramble, I think. No, in this case I can't copy Bramble. There's no point in copying Bramble. What do I do? I copy Von of Barf actually. So what happens if I remove mana is reduced by 15%? Okay. So let's do this. Let's try and kill here. Oh, I should have copied Eskian first actually instead of Bramble, but okay, I guess it's fine. Let's just do that. I need a lot of heals because I want to tank the damage that's going to come out from Von buff actually. Okay, it should stop with Thorn. Yeah, there we go. It should stop with Thorn. I don't have to worry too much about that after that. What I do need though is to get my blues before Astrid gets to bring back Bernadette, because otherwise I'm screwed that way. Yep, she brought him back. So we need to heal. Let's heal. Is there a way that I can get some greens? There's some blues here. Yes, there is. One way here. And I can copy Bernadette here. Okay, that'd be nice. Okay, that's good. So we can copy Bernadette, dispel everything. And then proceed to do the same thing again. Oh, Astrid didn't get turned into a Astrid didn't turn into a painting, but else? I think we're fine. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we need to start worrying about not getting our tiles here. Okay, this should get us Auricark, because I'm going to want to use Auricark on Astrid, making sure that she doesn't revive anyone, and then I can take my time to deal with the rest. Okay, let's do that. Let's copy Von of Barf. Kill Astrid just in case. There we go. This should do it. Alright. I guess it all worked out in the end. I was so scared to seeing that kind of board, especially when it's going against Bernadette. Is that you worry that you might not get your tiles, and then it becomes so much of an issue. But yeah, this thankfully it worked out well here. Okay, so I'll record, and there we go. All right, I didn't hit 200, which is really sad, I think. Oh, 215. Okay. Well, we got to 200 in the end, but that's not a good performance at all. Yeah, Guric is still something that I still need to work on. So the thing about Guric as well is that I don't want to just bring brute force into it. It's so difficult if you don't get your tiles and you don't have any heroes that sustain. Although now with that Salimata trio, I might consider, because it is something that's really easy to get, because it's a 7-tile rate killing machine, so we might be able to use that against Guric. We'll test it out. I haven't had the chance to fully test it out in raids. I've actually burned through a lot of my flasks trying to practice against Guric using different teams, and it's so sad to see those teams not work here, but oh well, there's nothing much you can do about that. We are in a comfortable position, so we should win this war. And I gotta say, thank you guys for letting me hit 1,000 subscribers. Now I promise I'll do something, a different video when it's 1,000 subscribers, and I have planned 2 videos to celebrate the 1,000 subscribers. One is I'm going to do a lot of pulls during the harvest summons. It's mainly only because I want to get Bartholomew. That's the only one I want to get. Just because of the name. Seriously, it's nothing to do with the hero. It's just because of the name. Bartholomew is amazing. The name is such an amazing name, and I just wish that they chose a different thing other than a capsicum to call it Bartholomew. But yeah, it's I will do a video on how many pulls I'm going to be doing for harvest summons. I will record every single pull that I do for the harvest summons, so you're going to see that in all its glory. You're going to watch the failures of getting anything, or you're going to watch the success of actually pulling something. And I heard that the harvest summons, there's going to be a lot of bonus summons that you can get. And usually what does that mean is that bonus summons, usually if you're someone who is who is big on conspiracies, if there's a lot of chances for you to get bonus summons, chances are your summon pulls are not going to be that good. So let's see how it is. So I'm going to record every single summon that I do for the harvest summons. And the other video that I'm going to come up with will be something that will be in the works for the next week. I will release it sometime on Thursday or Friday, I think, somewhere there. Maybe after the day after the midweek war, and then we'll see what we can do. So as a reminder, be sure to check out the Hero Face Off. If you want to earn some more gems, remember to comment, remember to react, and just watch out for my codes. I'm one of the 16 content creators in the creator program that will be given codes by SG to distribute out. So I will have a video about the codes once I get them. I think there's still 12 of us who has not gotten the codes yet. They're going to be released slowly in batches of 4. So the first 4 that have gotten it are Ruskin, I believe. Was it Ruskin? Yeah, Ruskin, McNulty, Combo, and Archon. So be sure to check those out. And as always, keep it up, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. GG.